Welcome back to more Let's Play Paper Mario. Last time, we continued exploring flower fields, getting the water stone back for Lily, finding the depressed sun, and receiving the second worst party member in the game. Sorry, Lakilester. Still, today, you're gonna prove that, well, you can at least help Mario out in various ways. So, let's get to it. What is it, son? Do you need something? Yeah, actually, we need to go back to Toad Town. It's time for, admittedly, something you probably shouldn't be doing right now. You're not intended to go back and do it now, though you certainly can. And no, I'm not talking about going to the Toad House and healing, though frankly, you should do that too if you're a little low on HP like we are. Hey there.
Hello, Mario. The Toad House's slogan is refresh your body and soul. Would you like to take a nap?
Absolutely.
Sleep well.
Thank you very much, Toad. Nothing like a good old nap in the middle of the day.
Did you sleep well? Now that your body and soul are refreshed, your travels will seem much easier.
And they certainly will. Thank you, pal. So, remember those spikes we saw in the sewer way back when? That's where we'll be headed. Still, let's see if Ralph has any badges for sale. And he does! HP Plus and Flower Plus. Frankly, you know what they do. Take your pick. I'll grab FP Plus for now, though. I knew it, Mario. I knew you had a keen eye for badges. That's a good one. You need 150 coins for FP Plus. The BP you need in order to use this badge is 3. Would you like to buy it? Sure, may as well. Thanks. I change my stock of badges now and then, so please check back occasionally. And we certainly will. Now, while I could be, spin dashing everywhere, which isn't a bad idea, we can also use Lakilester to float around. It's not a terrible way to get around, though maybe it's not the most flashy or quickest. So, keep it in mind. If you don't like pressing the button to go quick and, jumping and whatever to chain it, it's not a bad alternative. Hey, Rip Cheeto. We'll, see you later, I guess. Anyways, up the pipe we go. Because, if you remember in this room, there were some things we couldn't exactly get to. Namely, there were all these question mark blocks that we couldn't quite reach, and there was a pipe way up where, guarded by spikes. Ow. We want to get to that pipe. And, excuse me, gentlemen, I've got things to do today. Please show yourself to the Mega Quake damage. There you go. Man, it's so good. Whew. Anyways, the extra money we'll be getting will be nice. Thank you. So yeah, you're not intended to do this right now, but frankly, you may as well. It's probably the second most useful Lakilester will ever be. So, sorry, pal. Ooh. I don't think I can actually go over there that way. So, well, it seems we have some fights coming up, and, frankly, Lakilester, you're, not gonna be helping us with them. So, forward we go. If I can, I'll just avoid them. They are normal spinies, after all. Nothing we need to worry about. Ow. Well, gentlemen, it is my finest honor to show you the Mega Quake badge. Admittedly, I think Watt can outright kill them because she's mega ranked now, and we can probably just jump on them because we have Spike Shield to get rid of them. So frankly, I really didn't need to use my FP there, but oh well. Ooh, a whole coin and a normal block. I don't know why they put that there instead of a metal one, but doesn't really make a difference to me. Still, hi there, Dark Koopa. Sorry, pal, nothing personal, but this is gonna hurt way more. Boom! Look at that damage. Man, I can't get enough of it. It's so good. Whew, I'll take a power block, I guess. Free item? Nothing terrible. And here we see it again. More of those blocks we can't quite reach. How strange. Ah, here's the metal block. That makes sense. And, what's this? Clearly it's a spring, but where's it leading us to? Huh? Uh-oh. We can't get back up. Well, lucky for us, we get the Ultra Boots. the attack power of Mario's jump increases. This'll be pretty much the final damage increase Mario receives, which is why I'd recommend going and getting it now. It's going to be a serious damage increase. On top of that, you can now do a tornado jump by pressing A again while in the air. This is the reason that your hammer will now give you, or help you reveal the, star piece panels. Well, you can do this, old, the mid-air jump here. It's not as quick as just hitting your hammer, and I feel like that's why they gave the hammer the ability to reveal the panels, because they knew that doing this constantly would get really annoying, and probably just the fact that, doing the regular spin jump was already annoying. Still, this will seriously help us. So, let's give it a try. Look at that, 3 damage even through all his defense. It's pretty darn good. And frankly, with all our Power Plus badges, we're going to be doing some serious damage, especially with Mario's jumps. So, it's pretty phenomenal going back and getting this right now. I would really recommend it. Now look, like I said, you're not meant to have this yet. So, if you don't want to ruin, or well, quote unquote, ruin how the game was paced, maybe don't go back and grab this right now. I wouldn't say it's a bad idea. In fact, here I am clearly recommending it. But still, you get the point. Whoopsies, that's not what I wanted to hit. There we go. Make sure there's no other hidden blocks around here. But yeah, seriously, getting the Ultra Boots is a wonderful increase for Mario that, frankly, I would just say get it now. You may as well. There's no real downside other than the fact that, you're not supposed to quite have the item yet. Also, a Volt Shroom? I'm gonna be honest, I really don't need that, though I guess I can make it into a Life Shroom later, so, oh well. I guess I'll take it. So check this out, right? Boom! 2 damage through the Spiney's defense. That's really great! I want to say, yeah, so with your normal damage, you'll now be doing, I believe with all our Power Pluses, we'll be doing, what, 5 damage per jump, so 10? That is an insane amount of damage. Normally, you're supposed to be doing about 6 and 6, because, the hammer is a decent increase, and then the jump is, 2 hits. So actually, maybe it's more 5. I kind of forget how they do the hammer math in this game, but point is, it's not usually as good to hammer as it is to just jump. So keep it in mind. Otherwise, I suppose at this point, I'll just use my stinky herb rather than the maple syrup we got. But at this point, as many of you have probably been patiently waiting, we have some dojo fights to go show off. Namely, because we have the other half of the cast. So, it's time to go get our martial arts on and challenge the dojo for once and for all. This is going to be quite the venture, and let me tell you, this is not for the faint of heart. The dojo is going to offer some pretty fair challenge, so if I were you, bring some life shrooms, bring some sweet shrooms, make sure you're packing some real heat. Otherwise, sure, super shroom, why not? I would like to have this star. Still, at this point in the game, you should be more than ready to take on the dojo, even at its toughest. Still, it might take a little bit of patience, panache, and maybe a really proper badge setup. So just keep that in mind. Also, I certainly wouldn't recommend using Lakilester or Cooper. You're probably going to be using Watt, Sushi, and Bo, if I'm going to be completely honest. Just, they're kind of the best 3 party members, and I mean, look, it's no wonder that I like them so much. They're really useful. Plus, I just like their characters. So, oh boy, I realize I should heal. I'll be right back. Alright, now that we're all properly healed and ready to go, let's show off all these fun tattles. Hello, Mr. Dojo Master. It's been a while.
Mario, welcome to our dojo. For what purpose did you come here today?
To try it out.
Very well. This time, Lee will fight you. Now, Lee, let me see how you handle Mario.
Certainly, sir. I will defeat him, master. And eventually, we'll beat you. But first, I bet you've never seen a move like this before. Well, in fact, we've seen it 4 times. Still, I figured let's start with the most, underwhelming member. Lakilester. So, Goombario, if you would, tattle him for us. This is Lee disguised as Lakilester. His max HP is 20. If I remember our battle with the real Lakilester correctly, this one seems to be weaker. Which, yikes. That's kinda rough, pal. Lee has disguised himself as Lakilester perfectly, so his attack power is the same as Lakilester's usual power. So, next to nothing, alright. Dodging that spiny flip is tough, so pay attention. Frankly, I'm not terribly worried about it. Still, we're gonna just run away because we got 3 other members to show off. So, let's get to it.
You lack strength. You have skill, though, so please return here after you have trained some more.
Yeah, we know. Unfortunately, we don't lack strength nor skill. We've just forfeit the match every time so that way we could show off every party member. I thought it'd be fun. Yeah. Oopsies, I realized that's Goombario. So, sorry. I'll cut to when we get to an actual fight we haven't seen. Sorry about that. Alright, so next on the chopping block is Sushi, which, sorry, Sushi, I'm sure that, knives and cutting boards maybe aren't your favorite thing, being a fish. Still, Goombario, my good old Goomba pal. Give her a tattle, would you? This is Lee disguised as Sushi. His max HP is 20. Sushi looks tough. Think she'd be mad if she heard that? Lee has disguised himself as Sushi perfectly, so his attack power is the same as Sushi's usual power. I'm not too thrilled to have to fight Sushi. She's strong. And how? She is a rough fight. Still, we won't be fighting her. So, on to the next battle. Woo! Yeah, I know. We lack strength, we have skill. I get it. So next, how about what? May as well. So yes, we're here to challenge again. Yes. We know the whole process. Come on, Lee. Give us what you got. Turn into Little Watt. And trust me, pal, we have seen this move before. So yeah, there's Watt. Otherwise, Goombario, same as always. I'd like you to tattle Little Watt here for us. So, let's see what you gotta say. This is Lee disguised as Watt. His max HP is 20, so you should be serious even though he looks as adorable as Watt. Lee has disguised himself as Watt perfectly, so his attack power is the same as Watt's usual power. Remember, don't stomp on him. You'll get a massive electric charge if you do. So yeah, there's a unique thing about Watt. If you're fighting Watt, she'll effectively zap you, which is kind of interesting because you can't hammer her either. So in a fight against Watt, this is probably one of the hardest party members to deal with, especially because her normal attack pierces defense. That's still true. So keep that in mind. Now, another thing I've been keeping in mind is I wanted to save my favorite party member for last. Lady Bo, you're up. Yes, we're gonna try out the dojo. Come on, Lee. Let's do it for the 9th time. Which, should have been 8, but I oopsied. Lee, we have seen the move before. Lady Bo. So, Goombario, once more with passion, for the last time regarding Lee. So, tattle Bo. This is Lee disguised as Bo. His max HP is 20. Lee has disguised himself as Bo perfectly, so his attack power is the same as Bo's usual power. That smack attack is brutal, so cruel. Yeah, and how. So, let's see if we can put him to sleep. Why not? Yeah, and look at that damage, a whopping 10. That's insane. So, ow. Yeah, she really can do some damage, or he can as Bo. So keep it in mind. Still, how about this? I thought this would be funny. Bo, smack some sense into yourself, would ya? Use your fan smack and send her good night. Kinda goofy seeing that, but I thought it'd be fun. So yeah, That's Lee. He's really easy even when you first fight him.
Enough! Mario is the winner. Lee, you have much training to do. Very well. I give you this, Mario.
The second degree card. Proof of Mario's strength, won by defeating Lee at the dojo.
You are welcome to train here with us anytime.
And we certainly will. First, I would recommend healing, so I'll be right back. All right, Master, we're back to challenge you.
Ah, Mario, welcome to our dojo. For what purpose did you come here today?
To give it a try, of course.
Very well. It's time you fought the Master.
Bring it on, old man.
To battle!
So, first things first. As much as I like you, Bo, this is Goombario's time to shine, because we need a tattle. What are we up against, pal? This is the Master. He owns the dojo, and he's the strongest member. Max HP 50, attack power 6, defense power 0. If he's the best in the dojo, he must be pretty tough. And how? Trust me, he's decently hard. So, I'd pull out all the stops. Frankly, for us, we'll beat him just by normally jumping, though. Should be fine.
Excellent move.
So yeah, careful, because his attack is a little tricky to dodge. Still, shouldn't be anything we really struggle with all that much. At this point in the game, with all of our power pluses, all the BP, FB, HP, you name it, he's not all that bad. Plus, he didn't have any defense or anything, so you can smack him upside the head and it'll be just as effective.
You have natural talent.
Thanks, pal. Ow. Yeah, while he does hurt, his first fight isn't all that bad.
Excellent move.
Now, if you've noticed, I haven't managed to block him even a single time, which will prove to be an issue in later fights. Because as you may have guessed and might know, that isn't all he has to show.
I see why you are so famous, Mario. You are truly a masterful fighter. Very well, worthy adversary, I give you this.
The third degree card, proof of Mario's strength, for besting the Master at the dojo.
You are welcome to train here with us anytime.
So, yet again, I would recommend going and healing. Trust me on this. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Now, for these coming fights, I would recommend not having any status ailments, nor anything super fancy or showy. Don't have double dip, maybe don't even bother with things like happy heart or anything like that. You want things that are going to be helping you through and through. You won't need spike shield, we're not going to need I Spy, nor are we going to need speedy spin. We're going to have all these items off just to try to help us with what's to come. Frankly, let's equip all or nothing. And, frankly, this is going to be a long and tough fight. Let's equip Dodge Master, and then how about both of our damage dodges? That should give us an edge. I want to be pretty honest and, have a fair fight with the Master. No special gimmicks, nothing. Just pure power and all skill. So let's do it.
Ah, Mario, welcome to our dojo. For what purpose did you come here today?
To try it out, of course.
Very well, Mario. I will fight you again. I will not go easy on you this time, however. You must concentrate fully if you hope to compete.
And fully we shall. So bring it. The Master version 2.
To battle!
As you see, he's changed.
Mario, you will fall!
This is a much harder fight, so Goombario, tell us about the Master. This is the Master. He owns the dojo, and he's the strongest member. Max HP 75, attack power 8, defense power 0. He knows both normal and advanced methods of attack. You'd better concentrate, Mario. This guy doesn't mess around at all. And how? Let me tell you. The Master is a rough one. Frankly, let's start with Chill Out. Reduce some of that damage, and try to preserve our HP. Plus, this way, we'll get our star power back in a bit. There we go. That'll certainly help us. Ow. Yeah. Some of his attacks are a little quick, deceptively so. Otherwise, you know what? Let's take the offense, shall we? What? Give us a turbocharge. There we go. That'll give us a serious edge. So, are you ready for us? Let's do it. Bam! A whopping 14.
Nice maneuver.
Yeah, careful for that one. He does a lot of damage, which is why I wanted to use Chill Out and lower his attack. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a bad idea to, say, use Sushi and boost your defense too. It'll seriously help you out. Worst case, if you get stuck, use bows out of sight. I plan on using her too for some extra damage, but I want to make sure we're nice and buffed up for what's to come. So, let's start laying it down. Bam! Another 14. There we go. Nice dodge. Keeping our HP nice and high. Otherwise, Sushi, you've done your job. Bo, time to smack him around. I figure too, I didn't want any special moves on Mario because I want to focus on letting our party members really strut their stuff and show why Bo and all the rest are as good as they are. Bam! Big damage.
Nice maneuver. Don't lose your concentration. I have yet to truly begin fighting back.
Ow, I messed that up, but we should have him. So, let's do it. Bam! And Lady Bo, if you would, give him a fan smack. Nice. Yeah, even that still wasn't too bad. We didn't have to heal or really do too much. Bit of buffing and fight was ours.
That was a solid fight. Very well, I give you this.
The 4th degree card, proof of Mario's strength for besting the master at the dojo.
You are welcome to train here with us anytime.
So, if it ain't already obvious, go and heal. You know why. I'll be right back. All right, are you prepped and ready? Let's do it.
Ah, Mario, welcome to our dojo. For what purpose did you come here today?
You know why, old man.
Very well, I will fight you once more. This time, I will hold nothing back at all. Do you believe you're ready?
Well, we'll certainly give it our all. So let's do it. Ouch.
To battle!
So if you thought his previous transformation was tough, get ready for this.
Behold my fury, Mario!
So, as with the last fight, I would absolutely use Chill Out. This is going to be a serious boon in this fight, trust me. There we go. Goombario! If you would, please tattle him for us. Tell us what we're in for. He is the master. He owns the dojo, and he's the strongest member. Max HP 99, attack power 10, defense power 1. You may well know a few moves I've never heard of. We can't expect mercy from this guy, so let's take the fight to him. And how, Goombario? There we go. Good guard. It's really going to be important that you are guarding and keeping yourself nice and safe in this fight. So, let's use Sushi first. Get that title block going. Or water block. There we go. Make sure to keep our defense nice and high. Because let me tell you, that's going to really help decide this fight. Now, if you wanted to be special, feel free to bring moves like Power Bounce or Multi Bounce. They're seriously going to help you.
You have great hidden strength for one clothed like a plumber.
Thanks, pal. Nice. Careful with that one. That one's a bit harder to block. All right. At this point, let's get Watt out. Get a nice little turbocharge. Thank you, Watt. There we go. Now let's start bringing that fight to him, shall we? Here you go. Bam! Nice 12 damage. There we go. Get a good block. I gotta be careful. Our HP is getting a little low, but we should be all right. So, have some damage. And admittedly,
You have great hidden strength for when clothed like a plumber.
admittedly, what? How about you get an attack in too? You pierce defense after all, so you'll be good for it.
Bam!
Not bad.
You underestimate me, Mario. Did you really think you'd win?
Uh-oh.
Ow.
Yeah, that attack's a little iffy to dodge, so be careful. Otherwise, this is our last turn having extra defense, so... It would probably be wise to heal up. I have plenty of life shrooms, so let's just risk it. Why not? Make the most out of all our extra damage we have.
You have great hidden strength for when clothed like a plumber.
So what? Give him another Electro Dash just because you have the defense pierce? You're a very good normal party member for this.
Now, it is time I stopped being so merciful.
Uh-oh.
Ow. Yeah, he really started laying it on thick there.
But that's why I wanted to rely on our life up mushrooms. They'll certainly help us. Go. Whew. Thank goodness. And the big reason I wanted to do that is to really make sure I got the most out of Watt's turbocharge. Because at this point, it's basically going to be a fight to the finish.
You have great hidden strength for when clothed like a plumber.
Certainly do, pal. You know it. So, Watt,
Give him another Electro Dash. Bam!
and frankly, that's another thing. There is no shame in using items in this fight.
Now, it is time I stop being so merciful.
Uh-oh.
Ow. Yep, there goes our next one.
Ouch. Now, unfortunately, now's when I gotta be a little careful. Yeesh. And our attack power ran out. So at this point, let's swap in Lady Bow, shall we? Let's first use... Do I want to use a sweet shroom first? You know what? Let's do it like this. Let's jump this turn. And then we'll use Out of Sight next.
You have great hidden strength for when clothed like a plumber.
Because by using Out of Sight, we'll use 2 extra FP that otherwise we can recover next turn.
Now it is time I stop being so merciful.
Good luck, pal. Sorry, I'm out of sight. So, let's get our nice little heal going. Nice little sweet shroom. Delicious. And at this point, we're gonna get hurt pretty bad. There we go. Good block, though. That's nice. That actually may have just won us the fight, pretty much. Oh, Merlee! Thank you pleasantly. Boom! Talk about a finish. Not too bad. Admittedly, the Master's a pretty rough fight, but you shouldn't have too much trouble. Now look, if you want to beat just about any fight in the game pretty easily, just bring an inventory of 10 life shrooms, and at this point in the game with power pluses and all or nothing, you'll be doing so much damage, you won't have to worry about a thing. It's kinda cheesy, but I mean, come on, it's in the game for a reason. So even people who aren't very good at the game should be able to take on the Master relatively easily. Use Bow's Out of Sight every turn, bank on life shrooms, have Mario just do what he can, you should be fine.
Noble Mario, you have bested me, the Master, the strongest of fighters. Since you have beaten me at my full strength, I give you this with respect.
You got the diploma. Proof of Mario's strength. Now Mario is the strongest. So yeah, that's everything the dojo has to offer. I figured it's a nice little intermission in between Chapter 6. Frankly, you know, like I said, Lakilester's greatest strength and perk is the fact that he gives you these shiny new shoes. So, putting that to use, and also, you know, his story things, which we'll see next episode, are good, but Let's be honest, the damage increase is phenomenal. Otherwise, Toad, I need to heal.
Hello, Mario. The Toad House's slogan is refresh your body and soul. Would you like to take a nap?
Absolutely.
Sleep well.
After all, we're now the strongest. Frankly, if you can beat the master, you should have nothing to fear.
Did you sleep well? Now that your body and soul are refreshed, your travels will seem much easier.
Tell me about it, Toad. Yeesh. Still, before we end off today, let's go, replenish our stock of items, shall we? We used a fair bit, and frankly, that's okay. They're there to be used, after all. They wouldn't allow you to even take them into the battle if they didn't want you using them. So, hey there, Harry, I need some items.
Welcome to Shroom Grocery.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're Shroom Grocery. The other one's Harry's shop. My apologies.
How can I help you today?
We need to claim some items.
Which item would you like to claim?
Well, remember when I said I got to cooking? I really got to cooking. So at this point, let's, grab another life shroom.
Okay, this is the item. Is there anything else you'd like to claim?
Yes, please. Give me another sweet shroom.
Okay, this is the item. Is there anything else you'd like to claim?
Yes, of course. Just give me another sweet shroom. Why not?
This is the item.
Thanks, pal. So we should be back full up on items. Beautiful. Also, I can leave the jam and jelly. I don't plan on using that anytime soon.
Welcome to Shroom Grocery. How can I help you today?
We're gonna check in an item.
What? We can check 17 more items. What would you like to check?
Namely the, jam and jelly. Thanks, pal.
Okay, we'll take good care of it. Is there anything else you'd like us to check?
I don't think so.
Please come again.
We certainly, will whenever I run out of all my items. So yeah, otherwise, once you're done with fighting the master, make sure you change your badges back to your usual setup. Frankly, while I like using this setup, it is rather vanilla and it really limits your options in battle. So, it's nice, don't get me wrong. Oopsies, I want Mega Quake, thank you. But, you know, keep in mind that it's quite vanilla and you're not going to be doing anything super fancy. So, you know, otherwise, of course, keep your Speedy Spin and I Spy on just for general moving around and such. And then otherwise, let's see, we got 5 BP left. I think I'll throw on... Oh, goodness, we have quite the decisions to make here. I had Happy Heart on before, but it's okay. It's not my favorite. Maybe we'll throw on Dodge Master and... No. I keep trying to not use this because it's kind of the easy mode of the game, and frankly, that's probably one of the reasons I struggle so much, is that I used this a lot when I played it before, so I'm trying my best not to use this. It is a seriously phenomenal badge, though. I would recommend using this for anyone else. I'm just trying to be, you know, a little better at the game. Otherwise, let's throw on, multi-bounce, because frankly, we've been running into a lot of enemies where this would be really nice, or encounters. Honestly, Shrink Stomp, Sleep Stomp, and Dizzy Stomp could be cool. These are all super useful, and frankly, I like having the option to paralyze, sleep, or make them smaller. It's super nice. And then otherwise, you know what? In addition to Mega Quake, let's throw on normal Quake Hammer. If Mega Quake barely doesn't finish them, we can use regular Quake Hammer for a fraction of the cost and finish off enemies. I think that's a great idea. So, obviously, we have done a lot today. Heck, we proved we were the strongest. At least, you know, of any known fighter. So, let's save our game, and next time we play Paper Mario, we'll return to Flower Fields and, explore it a bit more. Hopefully beating the, Huff Puff machine and, helping the sun rise once more into the sky. So, as always, I've been Brad. Thanks for watching.